All right, welcome back. We had a very successful baseball game. It was a good one to watch. My 11-year-old, he was playing league ball, and they had a really good comeback. Good night. We're getting a kind of a late start at it right now, but I wanted to knock out these M2s for y'all. So welcome to Diversified Diecast. We're going to put this thing up on M2s tonight, and they're all going to be Dodge pickups, the W Series, if you will, 70s Dodge pickups. So what we have is the Turtle Wax. This one's from 23. I think all these are from 2023. We got this one here. That's the back of the box. And I'll go over all the year runs and the releases and all that here in a second. Snow Fitter. The first one was a 6,500 piece worldwide. This one's a 9,600 piece, so kind of a standard production. This one's a slightly lower production. Walmart exclusive. And I believe this one is too. No. The Snow Fitter is a Walmart exclusive. This is 9,600 pieces, Walmart exclusive, Power Wagon. And then this other one's a 6,500 piece, so a slightly lower production. And this one is, I think they're all 74s. No, I'm sorry. This is a 74. Power Wagon's a 79. Snow Fitter's a 74, and the Turtle Wax is 74. So the only 79 is this Power Wagon here. But I have a couple of these. I think I have one or two. I have the top hand up here. I have that one that my buddy from Rio Grande City sent me. It's a two-wheel drive variant. And those may be the only two that I have. So these are a real treat. I always like these trucks for a bunch of reasons. I mean, I was a big Dodge Mopar fan pretty much all my life. I love the Plymouth Trail Duster and the Ram Chargers from this area. You know, the stacked quad beam headlights. They never really got enough love, you know, from a lot of people. They definitely weren't produced like Chevrolet and Ford. But these are real treats. These are really nice models from them too. I'm glad to have them. So I want to get them out. I will keep them in the boxes after we get done tonight, and they'll go kind of in rotation up here. There's some of these up here I'm probably going to take out and leave out in the jammer cases for y'all. And I'm trying to figure out which 4 or 5 I'm going to start pulling because there's only about 100 up here stacked, and that's about all the room I have with my current shelf setup. So we'll pause the camera real quick. I'm going to go ahead and unbox them all. I'll put all the base plates out here in front of us, put the trucks in front of them. We'll check roll quality. I'll take the camera over. I'll show you all up close, you know, chassis shot, undercarriage, if you will, kind of a close up too. Then we'll turntable each one, and then we'll do a recap lineup like we've been doing. Try to keep this one to, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, give or take. It might run a little long, what have you, but trying to keep the viewing time reasonable. So let's pause it real quick. Give us just a second. We'll get situated, and then we'll see you in a second. All right, so we got them all out of the packages. We'll check roll quality on them. You know, fit and finish, fitment, if you will. Get them up close, and then we'll do the turntable at the very end. I will say, like I said in the past, that this one's better than my Blazer square bodies. M2 does a really good job on their four-wheel drives. They put that little base riser in there, which does help keep the tires off the base of the plastic. And this is what you get. You could not ask for better. I mean, this thing rolls 100%. I'm very glad to see that. So the Turtle Wax, like I said, is a 6,504 pieces worldwide. This is a 74 W200 Power Wagon, model S120, 23-63. So 2023 release 63 for 2023. And something else I noticed on these trucks, see how a bunch of them come with a roll bar? All the castings still have the holes in the bed for the roll bars. So not really that big of a deal. It is kind of nice if you want to do the custom route later on and you want to put a roll bar in it, you could go ahead and do that. But I really felt like they should have just plugged them up, left the holes in the casting, right? Because they're going to be there. Plug them up and paint over them, and we just, if you want to do that, just dig them out later. But there's that one. The Snow Fitter. It's a Walmart exclusive. 9,600 pieces. This is it's the same thing. 74 W200 Power Wagon. WMTS 1A. So Walmart exclusive. And then this is a 2023 release 73. 2 for 2. So these do have opening hoods, and I wish they would tell you what engine was in them. It could be anything from the Power Wagon should have been, 360 or possibly a 440. I'm not real sure. 318s are probably out in these trucks being four-wheel drives, and most of them being Power Wagons. Actually, all of them being Power Wagons. But hood fitment on this one's really good. I'll show you all the underhood whenever we get up close. They all fit really tight. But 2 for 2 on the roll test. Not perfect, but pretty good. The mic's probably picking it up a little bit. Hood's kind of loose on this one, but something else is loose and rattling. And then we got this one here with the roll bar is a 79 150 Macho Power Wagon. It's a Walmart exclusive, WMTS 18, and it's a 2023 release 74. I'm kind of having trouble picking a favorite. I'm not crazy about plow trucks, and they have a purpose and they have an intent, but we don't need snow plows down here in Southeast Texas. But I know they're cool to look at. The plow thing is, it's a core value for anyone who needs that. Where the weather is not adequate. But like I said, the roll quality on that third one was pretty good. This one's about like the first two, really nice. So great. I'm glad, man. I don't know if it was just maybe 2023 was a good year or what. Maybe these are just the right weight for the risers and the bases. But so happy that we finally got some good rolling ring twos, because that's normally one of my complaints. Engine bays all look. Oh, there we go. Air cleaner. Need to reglue that. I'll stick it back in there. We'll have to fix that. And that's expected, y'all. I mean, nothing's perfect, right? But it's good to check this stuff, because you never know what you're going to encounter. We have to use the tweezers. Just may have to wait. Let's just wait on that. All right, so loose air cleaner. But these castings are really nice. Let's get an up close look at them. Give you all a chassis shot. They're not real detailed, but we'll get a good look at them up front. Check the roll quality, excellent, and we'll put them up on the turntable so you guys can take a look. All right, turtle wax. They're all going to be the same, but I'll give y'all a undercarriage shot. I got Colt Lily holding the light over here. Engine bay. That's cool. They painted the radiator like the other turtle wax green. No, you're not. So I told you to get up here. All right, snow fitter. I can read the same thing. Oh, they're all that color. That's weird. Again, chassis shot. Plow's on there pretty good, and it's real low to the ground. Whenever it's actually sitting on the ground, you could probably put a staple under it. This one's got nice metallic paint. Hood's shut really nice on these trucks. I have to say, it's better than a square body. Man, they are hard to open. Like I said on this one here, air cleaner was no good. All right, let's get them on the turntable. Check them out. Hang tight. I tell you, if it wasn't for the tail lights that M2 has problems with on these, this one's probably one of the worst. The passenger tail light, as you can see, it's got a little misglue. But y'all can keep chasing them square bodies. These things are just as nice. And you're apt to find these a little easier. But I have a little connection with turtle wax. To be fair, I have spread plenty of that paste on some vehicles growing up, my parents' vehicles, and even my own years back. So every time I see this turtle wax livery on this M2 stuff, they have a license agreement with them. I I have one or two other vehicles that have this on there. I kind of pass because it's not really my favorite. But on this truck, it definitely looks really good. That light turf green with the white, and the white wheels. It looks sharp. This is a really nice truck. I love these W Series trucks, and M2 did a fantastic job on these four. I hope the other ones that I have that I eventually unbox are in the same type of quality because I'm very pleased. All right, snow fitter plow truck. Um, the metallic blue paint on this thing is really nice. Looks great under this light, and it also looks really good under natural light too. I like how it has real heavy metallic, something different. I don't know if that could possibly simulate like a frost or kind of like an ice covering on it, um, or it may actually be the intended paint color of the vehicle they were shooting for. But it can go either way. Beautiful truck, way too nice to be a plow truck. All right, this is a '79. See that passenger tail lights on there? Not too straight. It's only the passenger ones for some reason on these trucks. It's a little bit out of whack. I'm not sure if I just pulled up on that one side too hard or what. I'll tweak it and push on it. But this thing brings back a lot of good memories. This was definitely a little before my time. It was a new vehicle, but I do remember seeing these in a lot of magazine ads. The magazines weren't that old whenever I was a kid, and I remember seeing a handful of these growing up. Great color combo. You got to hand it to Chrysler, Mopar. Dodge, Plymouth, Chrysler, all of them. They had their own style and flavor, and they definitely thought outside the box. With the muscle car colors and the stripe packaging on a lot of the Dodge trucks and vans and um, Ram Chargers and Trail Dusters. What have you back then. They made statements for sure. This is no exception. All right, last one's a '74, just like the first two. Um, this is probably one of the more common paint schemes I think I remember seeing on this era pickup. From Dodge. I'm not sure what they called that color, but it was kind of like almost like a mustard tan, or like I really can't think of it right now. But I'm having trouble really picking a fan favorite, if I'm being honest. The Snowfitter plow truck is probably the best looking truck, paint wise, in my opinion. Under the light and under natural light. I like the third truck we just looked at prior to this one. I like all the Power Wagon, band on the belt livery. The stripe packages on those trucks are really cool. The Turtle Wax truck's not a bad looking truck, and this one, it's kind of the realest, purest. This is tough. I don't know if I have a favorite. I like them all in several different ways. But if I had to pick just one, the way they are, it would probably be the orange one, even though the hood's a little out of whack. But as far as just the paint scheme and the color and overall look for what I'd want, out of a W Series Dodge, it'd probably be that one. Okay, so quick little recap. Turtle Wax. These are all 2023 releases. The Turtle Wax is a 6,500 piece, worldwide produced. Snowfitter is a Walmart exclusive, 9,600 piece produced. This one here is also a Walmart exclusive. It's a 9,600 piece produced. And this is the only truck that was a 70. Yeah, this is a 79. Other two trucks were a 74 year model. And then this one here is a slightly lower production, like the Turtle Wax truck, at 6,500 pieces. So there you have it. I knew I'd love these. I'm always going to go after them. I've been looking for them. They're out there, but for some reason I just haven't bought them. But I'm definitely going after them now. We will get into some more mixed mainlines. Might do another short video tonight, so I can drop that one tomorrow. I'm going to do probably the Giant Lightnings next to break up some of the mainline stuff. I got some real nice Giant Lightnings for y'all to check out when I film tomorrow. But again, thanks for watching Diversified Diecast. Appreciate all the support. And we hit 5,000 followers today. And I think we're at like 60-something subscribers. Again, they seem like marginal numbers, but it's very good progress in my opinion for the short time I've been filming. So again, thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of their lives to check out the videos and support the channel. And I can't be more grateful. So have a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks again.